Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something. Special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Jordy, no luck.
A lot of great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlights are almost always on the offensive end of the floor in this event.
English against Miller. And English gets it to go. He brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting it, really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And no good, trying to use the glass.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Jordy grabs the board. To the middle. They swipe it. One-on-one fast break. Intercepted. Pass to English. Back to Bass. This one for 3. It's hauled in by USA. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And now the first time out called in for Team World.
I love this event so much because the class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Maxwell is checked in for USA. Offensive rebound. Has to lock it. Five on the clock. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
USA shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Doherty. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really has the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Maxwell's shot is no good. Here is Bass to the paint. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Team World shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw missing.
Wow. What, we have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. USA trails by 3. Brown outside. Good on the triple.
Out of the blue this season, nobody expected to see him playing at such a high level.
almost as though his game developed overnight. I mean, he might have been flying under the radar coming into the season, but that's no longer the case.
Now here's Brown. Lockett bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Team World trails by 3. Now Doherty. For the 3. Musa grabs the miss. Musa's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brown. And there's the pass to Musa. Rebound by Team World.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Team World shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He doesn't get the second one.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And those can often come back to haunt you. They've got to focus and really make the most of the chances.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball, whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
Here's Bridges. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
That was your USA team answer.
Here's Musa. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Both good from the line that time. Team World trails by 3. Fires from the wing. Jump shot is good. Here's Aldridge. Lets it go from the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Scott. Back to Bridges. And yes, it's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Scott against Maxwell. It's blocked. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. Morris checked in for Team World.
Team World. Wendell Moore.
Goes up off the inbound. Moore with the ball. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball.
Still USA ball.
Moore with the steal. And the fast break now for Team World. The shot's good from Christie. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Team World.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
Now here is Aldridge. He trains the quick shot. 1:24 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Christie. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Christie's got his 3rd bucket of the night. So it's USA now. Here's Aldridge. Open jump shot off the mark.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Now here's Kukoc. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Basket counts. And USA leads by 3.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Scott. From deep three-point range. That one's not going to go. So USA will take it the other way.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And that one is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Team World. Here's the 3. Christie can't make it. Here's Musa. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Passes to Christie. 3 seconds left. And we reach the end of the first quarter. USA leads by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
So Team World's 5 right now. Doherty out there with English. Then it's Bridges. And it's Bass at the small forward.
Make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
English on the wing. Poked loose and stolen by Miller. Here's Lockett. It's tipped. English against Miller. Here's Bridges. And no good. So USA will take it the other way.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Elden Campbell. First personal foul. First team foul.
For Team World, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
A.J. English taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Campbell with it. Still get in this one. Here's Lockett. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Davenport. Sinks the three-pointer.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
English on the wing. Doherty against Brown. Down low. Here's Bridges. It's blocked.
One of the top shot blockers in the NBA. You've got to be aware of where Elden Campbell is on defense.
Here's Lockett. No good that time. Some solid defense from Doherty. Here's English. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal
Clearly,
second
foul.
team foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Team World.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't hit the second. USA leading by 4. To the inside. Davenport. And he slams it one-handed.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now, here's Bass. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. And now, let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Good a defensive players you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Doherty for 3. That one, no good. So USA will take it the other way. Brown feeling it out a bit. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 drop.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And English with the stuff.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. And finished off by Brown.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
West is checked in for Bridges. Team World trails by 8. Here's Doherty, and finished off by Doherty.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Covered by Miller. Out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball.
Substitution for Gordon. Musa. Aldridge.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for USA. 6-point game.
Yeah, I like Brown. Shifty, athletic point guard who has a lot of confidence in his game.
For USA, they've made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
The kick out to English. The shake. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Musa can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Team World trails by 6. Here's Doherty, and he makes good on the layup. Doherty's got 6.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
And here is Brown. 11 points in the game. Fires from deep. Another 3 for USA.
Boy, like the energy and confidence Brown brings, especially from deep, where he's a dangerous threat to knock down these trays.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for USA. Maxwell comes in for Brown. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. Team World making some changes. Christie, he's checked in for English. And it's Scott in for Doherty.
Into the lineup for Team World. Max Christie.
Here's Musa. Pass to Davenport. Ball stolen. Here's West. And the stuff by West.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales. Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Tries it from the top of the key. Christie can't make it.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
USA foul. Aldridge.
He's checked in.
Team foul. Substitution for your USA team. Yi Jianlian.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
USA moving the ball around. Here's Maxwell. The kick out to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Maxwell. Maxwell's got the lead up to 8 now for USA.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Christie can't make it. So it's USA now. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Misses off the left iron.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the bucket by USA.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Musa. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Second
USA
team
shooting
foul.
their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
USA. Musa at the line for
Good on the second free throw. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Pulls from the top of the key. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Bridges misses.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
To the middle. Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from pass.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And so we conclude the first half.
second quarter.
USA ahead, up 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. The Rising Stars game has become such a special part of All-Star Weekend. We couldn't have a better showcase for the incredible players that are just think of all the plays that these young players have in front of them.
Well, you got to love this game. You really get to compare these guys as they go head-to-head. And they enjoy it, too. And some of them, honestly, have already played against each other in high school and college.
Hey, Kenny, you and I have watched these guys develop along the way. I'm proud of their accomplishments. I'm looking to a principle, the future of this league.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
They've got Millers. He's out there with Brown. And it's Davenport in at the 4. And for Team World, here's Musa. And that one is hammered home. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 16 rebounds.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And for USA, Miller is out there with Brown. And it's Davenport.
That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
It's tipped and stolen by Doherty. English on the wing. Over Miller. English misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Lockett. It's good from long range. He's got 6.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Pass to Bass. From downtown, Musa grabs the miss. USA leading by 12. Here's Lockett. That's good. It's Miller with the assist.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great.
Brown against Doherty. It's Brown with the drive. Brown jams it in.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Oh!
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown, appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And that one, good.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
It's deflected. Out to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. USA needs to get off the shot.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Doherty in the post. He's covered by Brown. Wasted no time on that. He's got 10.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
The shot, no good. Team World trails by 13. And the pass to Bass. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Doherty with the assist. Doherty's got 3 assists now in this one. The USA calls time here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Eldon Campbell, he's checked in for USA. Maxwell comes in for Brown. West is checked in for Team World. Christie comes in for English. Shots good by Miller.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Doherty against Maxwell. That one off the back iron and out. USA leading by 12. To the paint. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
He takes it in. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
And I can see he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Now USA with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Has to lock it. Out to the right wing. Here's Musa. Another three for USA.
How about the big fella stepping outside and showing us some range?
Well, he'd get some grief for that shot in the regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom.
Campbell defender. It's hauled in by USA.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for USA.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Brown is checked in for Miller. Team World trails by 15. He's guarded by Maxwell. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Campbell defending. And no good that time. So USA will take it the other way. Brown against Christian. Has to lock it. Six to shoot. Fires at the elbow. Here's Campbell. This is it to Maxwell. Another shot and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He hits the second from the line. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Moore inside. Brown's there. West Scott. He hangs. Got a piece of it. And now USA on the break. Bridges with the steal. And here comes Moore leading the fast break. Team World with another miss. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for USA. Lockett. Scott pulls it in.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Offensive rebound. That's tipped.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And they get it back. Here's Campbell. Misses the three. Team World trails by 16. Out to West. Outside, Scott. To end the cold streak. It's hauled in by USA.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Team World, they have missed out on some chances at the line today. Going 6 of 11. And he makes the first. And Team World making a change here. English is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's E. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
First personal foul, third team
No
foul.
question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he sinks the second. And it's USA. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed.
So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Doherty. He's out there with English. And it's Bass in at the 3, the small forward. Up top, Kukoc. He's guarded by Bass. Just 5 to shoot. Low block shot on the way. Kukoc can't get it to go. Team World trails by 13. And English kicks to Bridges. That shot misses. So USA will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And USA leads by 15.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
English left side. Shoots the 3. Musa grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Maxwell, the pass to Musa. And the layup's good off the glass. Musa's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Team World trails by 16. Kicks to Bass. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
The USA calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
USA leading by 13. Here's Musa. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul.
And that one misses.
Foul.
Shooting for your USA, Musa.
And he's good on the second. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Doherty. Got a hand on it. Brown outside.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Pulls up.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
USA foul. Maxwell. First personal foul. First team foul.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
USA leading by 12. They grab their own miss. Here's Musa. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He hits both from the stripe. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 21.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
USA foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Fourth team foul.
Bass gets an open look. And Team World another 3.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Davenport. It's deflected. And the fast break now for Team World. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Driving inside, and he dunks it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so Brown will bring it up for USA. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
And Team World calls time here.
Team World calls timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. Team World trails by 11. Here's Doherty. And finished off high.
D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And it's Team World with the ball. To the wing right side. Here's Bass. It's hauled in by USA. Shoots from 12. Doherty grabs the board.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
That's tipped. And they're on the break. Here's Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Third personal foul, fifth team foul.
Shooting for your USA.
The first free throw is good.
D. Brown. 2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. Now Doherty.
2 minutes left, 2.
Shot on the wing. And they recover it. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He has 29.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Down low.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed.
Argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
To the paint. No good there. So USA will take it the other way. Has to lock it. Back to Brown. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter.
Team foul. AJ English. Third personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams
Substitution
means
on the
more
court.
jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Christie. His 3-pointers off the mark. USA leading by 15. Miller inside, defended by Christie. Brown against Scott, and it's Brown missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Scott, and finished off by Bass. Here's Musa, defended by Bridges. Lets it fly from 18. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Will be a rejump.
And it's Team World with the ball. Bass with it. Out left to the wing. Brown outside. Here's Lockett. Off the mark. So